more important? Your content or your manner of presenting it? What's more important? What do you think people should work more on?
Focus more on?
Yeah, the content or the manner of putting the content out there, whatever their marketing skills are. Don't.
Sorry.
Okay, so are you saying should they focus on the content or the marketing strategy?
Yeah, like for you, what's more important? The content or like how do you
It's
put it
content
out?
now. If something does not appeal to me, I won't watch it. Right? So like I feel like everyone should focus on their content rather than the strategy. Last people will come if your content makes sense. Or if a lot of people can relate to, like everyone in their own way makes sense in their own content, but you have to find your niche market, right? But people always come to you.
Don't you think presentation? Because I'm thinking to myself.
Because there's some. Sorry. Sorry.
I'm thinking to myself that because you said content is important to you, and maybe something that does not appeal to you, you won't watch it.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, as per past experiences, be it YouTube channels, YouTube videos I've watched, or be it lectures I've watched, or anything, any information I'm seeking, when I encounter that platform, and right off the bat, it's either the quality of presentation is low, or it's just the packaging is not calling me or it's not keeping me. I find it very hard to even if the information I'm seeking is being given to me by someone speaking, if the person isn't speaking eloquent or isn't speaking in a constant stream, if they look, you get what I'm saying, if the presentation isn't up to par, it's very hard for me to stay. It's very hard for me to stay initially and continue to stay. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was going to mention that. Isn't that?
Well, the presentation drags them in. Presentation always brings everybody in, but last is your content that will make them stay, right? So they both work hand in hand to get. But like, content is king. Last. Think about it like this. Like, think about it. If OBA didn't start shooting with his phone, there's no how you can grow to start shooting with a camera, right? What's making you go back to OBA's channel is that it's funny. Do you understand? It's still funny regardless.
Shout out to OBA, by the way. I'll put it stuff.
Shout out to OBA. You all go watch OBA. But like, it is content that makes you come and then come and then come. It's pranking is that is the major content, right? But like, if you say, "Oh, I want to wait for my camera to come. I'm not going to start shooting. I have to wait till I get the new red camera. I need to get this light. I need to get that light." You will never start. Do you understand?
It's funny because
you start and then put out content first.
It's funny because I can totally relate even with this whole thing. I remember when I was thinking about you remember when I was trying to discuss to everybody on the next steps and moving from just this to maybe podcast or YouTube or whatever. And I was really thinking YouTube live, my mind was really going.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm ask her, I was starting to look up lights, I was starting to look up podcast cameras. No, not cameras. Mics.
Mics.
Exactly. I was like, I had to stop myself and I was like, what are you doing? Just calm down. It's almost like you are deviating from why you started and you're starting to focus on what I'm not saying those things are not important, but I'm starting to shift my focus from what makes this what it is and take it to what I think everybody else would want it to look like. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I totally relate. I literally just said to myself, well, what are you doing? Just sit down, record yourself, and just start. Anyhow. Just start to get.
Start from somewhere. Like now, when you start, then you can now say, "Oh, I started this thing, but like I feel like," you can now get sponsored and say, "Oh, like I feel like this can be better." Always have your vision, right? The key is to always have where you're going. Don't let where you are right now stop you from getting to where you want to go. That's what I always tell myself. Like, if I didn't have a camera, I'll still shoot with my phone, regardless, because there's still a camera. Pictures will still come out. All that matters is the mind behind the picture, right? how you take the picture. There are some people that would buy the most expensive cameras, but they still can't use it. Do you understand? But it took me a while to understand that fact because before I used to think like, oh, I have to buy the most expensive camera or the newest camera, I have to buy the newest light. But after some time, I started to think to myself, why not just use the resources you have? Do you understand? There are people that shoot with their phones that still make more money than me that shoot with camera. So like, what are we talking about here? So it's just your content will always keep like presentation draws people in, but the content keeps them where you want them to be.
Yeah, it's almost like if you have all these tools in place that make your presentation superb, it's almost like without the right content, without adequate content, those tools are just a waste.
Yeah, exactly. But I think this would be like a good podcast, right? Like I feel like podcasts would be mad. I won't lie.
I feel so too, but I feel like
But there are some logistics involved.
yeah,
Yeah, I
like that
know.
definitely like this. Because I was thinking, even
Yeah,
in me thinking about starting this, I was like, my mind I was starting to have a headache because I'm thinking about one thing and I'm thinking about one thing, I'm thinking about another thing that has to come. And I'm like, child, and I was like,
yeah.
just calm down, just relax.
Just
That's
take it
at the end of
aside.
the day
Yeah,
is a process. You have to let
yeah,
yourself go through the
definitely.
process. It can't be jumping steps. I'm like, you know what? Plus, even me thinking about all those things, I'm probably even if I'm researching and looking for different ways to do things, at the end of the day, I'm still thinking about it limited in the knowledge I have, the knowledge base I have. Never
Yeah,
know me
yeah,
doing this. I'm learning more. I'm getting more feedback. I'm getting from people. I'm learning more solutions. I'm learning more ways I can make this better. You get what I'm saying? So yeah,
yeah,
even with the whole camera thing, I remember when I first started getting interested in photography and video and all that stuff, and
yeah,
I was almost every week I'll be online looking at cameras and looking at the specs of cameras and everything. And I was just looking, and it then occurred to me that a lot of people I would watch, and people that are suggesting cameras are suggesting, oh, this is the best camera for this camera for that. And I look at their work and I'm like, that's you use $1,000 camera and you fix this.
and the pictures still look like
I'm
trash.
like, wow. Yeah, so and then you see people that shoot with iPhones and it comes out mad. And
Yeah,
even on social media, I see people shoot with iPhones and we praise them not because their photos are crisp, not because their photos don't have that little grain they wish they could take away, or that little,
hmm
or it wasn't sharp enough, that didn't have that sharpness they wish they had. But at the end of the day, we are able to
yeah.
appreciate the content, the process that they used to get that
That
creative
went
shots. You know what I'm
into
saying?
creating this content. Yeah,
Yeah, so I totally feel you. I totally feel you. He isn't doing this mainly for what people want per se. He isn't doing
no,
this mainly for okay. He isn't letting the naive and vain wants of other people to dictate what he wants to do.
what I wanted to be.
You
Yeah,
get what I'm saying? It's almost like he's being purposeful with what he puts out because he has a certain goal, be it to impact people, be it to effect some sort of change, be it to edify people in some way, maybe
yeah,
intellectually or spiritually, or whatever the content. You get what I'm saying? And I can
yeah.
totally relate because even with me, first of all, I would never even have thought in a million years that. I mean, I think the idea is cool, and I've always
Yeah,
admired and praised people that did it because having a
doing yeah.
YouTube channel and constantly putting together content and putting it out there is not beans.
What?
It's not beans,
It's not being, not being.
especially the
And
beginning
then keeping
stage.
to a schedule.
Exactly,
Keeping to a schedule is
it's not beans,
crazy.
especially with the little people are not subscribing enough, the little people are not watching enough, that kind of thing. And
Yeah,
I've always admired it. I never in a million years that I've thought that I would be somebody. Well, I went to what I have thought. I never actively sat down and said I would want to put together content for YouTube. You get what I'm saying? And even in that,
hmm
I feel like in my life I'm involved with so many things, be it the arts, be it design, be it dance, be it photography, be it
Exactly. So yes.
anything that I'm like, okay, if even in me actively want to sit down and saying I want to put together content, I'm like, what content do I want to put out? I've thought about that. I've thought about, okay, do dance videos and put it on YouTube. But then again, I was like, I started to search within myself, and I was like, I don't really want to do that. I really don't want to do that. To make sense. It makes sense when I go on people's YouTube channels and I'm seeing
Yeah.
videos on their Instagram and I'm seeing videos
Yeah.
of them dancing, and I can scroll for minutes just to watch them dance. That's not what I exactly. That's not what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. But that's not what
in
you
the,
want for your channel. You want more.
exactly. Exactly. So even in me doing this, it was I think it was literally is it yesterday or 2 days ago? I think I was looking at I was doing I was doing something, I can't remember. And I literally thought to myself, wow, you're a YouTuber. Look, you are a YouTuber because you're actually putting out content together on a schedule and putting it to YouTube. You get what I'm saying? And I was thinking to myself, I don't feel the pressure that I would imagine others feel, especially if they're putting content that they don't want to put together. You get what I'm saying? Even though it's very easy for me to be hung up on the how many subscribers or how many people are watching or whatever. I see the numbers. I don't actively look at the numbers. I come across the numbers, especially on video. The numbers are there, but I just realized myself that I really don't care. To be honest, even if me posting a video and trying to publicize it, maybe put it on my story or whatever, I say to myself, should you be doing more? And I'm like, I mean, I could always do more, but even if I want to do more, it's not because I want subscribe, watch. I'm like, I'm okay with what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy with this. It's helping me. And when we started, Abumi was saying that this is almost like therapy. This could almost like therapy. I feel that exact same way. It's
Yeah.
helping me. It's helping me just talk to people. It's helping. I can see it help other people just talk. It's helping relationships between people. It's helping whether I met or not. It's helping relationship between both of us. It's helping relationship between both of you. It's helping relationship between three of us. You get what I'm saying? And the fact that we're coming together purposefully, not to just have pointless conversation or have pointless gatherings, it makes it even better. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I totally feel Yinka on that.
Like I was having a conversation with Obi about this content thing, and then there's so many comments about it should change its content, it should increase the time, and blah 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 blah. Like people always have an opinion. I was like, yeah, if you don't think that's what you want, I don't think you should do it because people will always, someone will always have something to say like, do this better, do this, do this. If you don't think
Mhm.
it's in the line of what you want your channel to be, I don't think you should do it. But if it's what you want, by all means, go for it. To get so like you just have to know when to say, oh, this is what I want, this is not what I want, this is what I want. You can take it from there.
About YouTube
Yeah.
time for the whatever. I mean, the video could be however you want it to be or how long you want it to be. But if he's someone that would want to monetize his channel in the long run, he would
Yeah.
definitely need to increase the time because
How,
Yeah.
how, how long does he
10 minutes.
how long does he do?
Yeah,
Some
because
videos are like
you
six
need
minutes.
a million something or something,
No, you
a
need
million
4K
watching
hours.
hours.
He will soon get there. He already
Is it
has over
4K?
1K subscribers.
Yeah.
He's almost there. So he will monetize the channel. But if your video is not 10 minutes long, you can't
Mm-hmm.
you can't put ads on the video.
That's funny
So
because I never
Mm-hmm.
even thought of that.
yeah, that's why I try to make our videos at least 9 minutes and some seconds. So at least almost 10 minutes.
So that within the range in case the bag of blue. That
They'll just
that's
dash us
good.
the ad.
I never thought of that for me. For me, it just, I mean, so far at least, it's just me being mindful of the fact that I want to spread out.
The
I want to
videos,
post almost every other day.
Mm.
So I want to just spread it out. Get what I'm saying? So even when I'm editing, I just edit and then it's almost like I'm watching the video when I'm editing it. So when I have a feel of when this would be a good place to end the video, when I want the video to end, I'll just end it there
Mm.
and then pick it up the next time, I guess. But I even in me saying that, um, I don't care. I don't care about. Because I remember I said that I don't care about the views or the subscribe or anything.
Okay, a part of it.
I
Don't just
care.
let it be what makes you do what you do. You understand?
Exactly.
It
That's
could be like a
something I try
motivating
to follow.
factor, but don't let it be the reason why you're doing it. To get.
Mm, Because even in me saying it, I was like, even when I said it, I was like, gee, you don't care, but you care, but you just don't care that much for you to be very fixated on it again.
Mm,
But then I was even thinking about it, and I'm like, at the end of the day, those things don't. Those things involve people, and
mm,
those things don't have staying power. The only thing that has staying power is your motivation to what you're doing. You get. So if
yeah.
what you're doing is then shifts from why you want to do it and why you started in the first place, and then shifts to you wanting the number of views or the number of subscribers. Those things don't have staying power. It's up to people to subscribe, to be honest. It's up to people to view, to be honest.
You can say subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.
If
People will still
nobody
not
wants to subscribe, they
subscribe
will not
because
If they
you're
don't
subscribe.
want to
making
subscribe, they won't
noise.
subscribe.
Exactly.
Honestly. That's
Exactly.
why
Exactly.
even though I like in every of our videos I always say that is very paramount. You gotta subscribe. I know
Head
that
okay, subscribe.
even when I watch other people's videos, they say subscribe. If I don't want to subscribe, I'll still click out. So
Mm.
there's nothing. If you want to subscribe, you subscribe.
Like now, I've gotten to the point where I'm very picky about the kind of videos I watch on YouTube because, like, if you're not adding value to me on YouTube, like, I don't see myself spending like my time subscribing. Do you understand? If I don't see me like laughing from your content, or if I don't see me like, there's something I should be able to get from your
Mm.
content, either knowledge, entertainment, something that I can live with, and like I can tell someone else that, oh, you guys should check out this channel. This channel is funny, it's entertaining, it has it imparts knowledge. Like if I'm not getting that from the channel, man, I'm not subscribing, and that's the point I've gotten to.
And sometimes
You do realize this is all going in there, yeah.
sometimes listening to your subscribers or some like listening to what people want you to do on your channel kind of works sometimes because I was
Yeah,
watching
it can help you
Belows,
grow.
yeah, I was watching Belows videos, one of our videos on how our channel has,
Please below.
that the most popular mukbanga, that woman that eats seafood.
Mukbang. That's why I didn't know her. Because
This woman she went from now she's going to 3 million subscribers just because she eats seafood, and that wasn't even her content to start with.
what was her content?
Yeah.
She was just doing regular vlogs, normal things like that. And one day she just decided to do the ASMR thing, and then she got like what? How many views? And then people were like, "Oh, you should do more of this," and that was it.
Mm.
So she just kept doing it.
Kind of like the same thing with like Kaya I know. It used to do like vlogs, just used to put a bunch of videos, and then suddenly you like realize that, oh, real estate
People are
is
interested. Yeah,
a lot, gets a lot of views, and then he just started like focusing more on getting like real estate clients and then going from there. And then now he's like chilling. Throughout the COVID in Nigeria, I was in SA filming houses and they're just chilling. You
yeah.
get.
Watch his
So like
videos.
you just have to, yeah. So you just have to like try and find what works for you. If it doesn't, then you can switch up.
Even
But like everything has its own niche. You just like have to find the right people,
yeah,
basically. So
because I feel like even with me, one thing I'm mindful of in all this is I'm aware. I'm not naive. I'm aware
mm-hmm.
of I'm aware of process, and I'm aware of a certain struggle that it takes for prominence. I'm aware,
Yeah.
and I'm also aware that this has what it takes to be prominent. You get,
Mm-hmm.
but I always keep in mind two things. I always keep in mind that I try to always remember why after the first day I decided to come back on live the second day and put a structure in how did my lives were. You get. I always try to remind myself because in me wanting to push this and start to put content on YouTube and all that and put my name on something. I remember I talked to my
Mm-hmm.
father about it initially when I started thinking about it. And he told me two things. He said that first of all, don't let anybody hijack your vision for what you want to do. Be it anybody you. First of all, you have to be careful with people you involve in this.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But the thing is, you may involve people for NAVs, you may involve people for technical expertise, you may involve for anything. But whatever you do, don't allow anybody hijack your project. Number two, don't lose sight of your vision. Don't lose sight of why you started this in the first place. What your main goal was. Your main goal might not like for this. My main goal might not be because I want to just be talking about it. My main goal might be. My main goal is first of all to edify people, not just be it by humor or be it by intellect or be it spiritual or anything, but people are edified. I would like people to be involved with me or whatever I'm involved in and live better.
With something tangible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Number two, be it me wanting to help people grow. Not just people as per outside myself, but people as per human beings, including myself.
Yeah.
Help us grow past our environment. Help us grow past our mindsets. To challenge us, to challenge our convictions. Challenge us to challenge our convictions.
To challenge our convictions.
So you're not just seeking out information that agrees with what you think. You get what I'm saying? So your life isn't an echo chamber. Your life isn't filled with information that you already believe in. That just reinforcing what you want to hear. You get. It's okay to challenge you because you could be wrong. Not everybody's right. You could be wrong. And even if you're right, you would hear things that would solidify your beliefs. You hear things that would give you a better understanding. Because even from this, I've talked to people, even here, that after I think to myself, days after, I remember even with, there was a live I had, there was a live we were here for, and I think I was live with Bumi, and Tomiwa mentioned something in the comments. And what she said stuck with me. I thought about it for weeks. And she eventually and she texted me that she wanted to talk to me about something. She didn't say what it was particularly, but one way or the other, we just couldn't get in contact. We just couldn't talk. You know what I'm saying? And weeks after, we finally sat down on the phone and had a video conversation. And we were there for 2 hours. You get? And what did we talk about? We talked about her comments, and we talked about and whatever I said, or my understanding at that point, and at the point of us speaking, was because I had thought about it for those weeks. And anything about it for those weeks, it challenged my beliefs. It made me understand why I believe certain things, and it helped me to be a better player. It helped me understand things like equality more. It helped me understand that even with things relating to how us as Christians, or how Christians aren't supposed to equate human beings to their sins. How the same way we say God loves people but he hates sin. I got a different understanding. Why? Because of a comment that someone said, and because I sat down to think about it for weeks. You get what I'm saying? So I realized to me that things like that, that's my goal.